Alright everybody, I had to take a look around. I was able to convert our kethane, but we didn't get enough. So we're not fully fueled up, but we are lighter, so it kind of evens out a little bit. I was taking a look around at the remaining anomalies that we have left, and we got lucky, sort of. Because up here at roughly 56-ish by 9 is an anomaly. And when we go to our map to check where we can refuel, if we go to roughly 56 by 9, there is, well, it's 53 by 9. 56 by 9 is maybe a little bit high. Anyway, there's kethane, like right there. Right there. A little bit short-ish. 56, 58, 6. It's not going to 6, it's being a douche. Anyway, so yeah, there's kethane like right on top of that anomaly. But we're kind of low on fuel, and it's a very long way to get there. So because of that, I took another look. And halfway between us and them is, us and it, is another kethane deposit. We're here at around -2 or 2 by 36-ish, -2 by 36 in that big area, which is roughly about here. So it's roughly in this area. So between us and that is another kethane deposit. So we actually have two places where we can easily stop for fuel if we want to, and a nice big straight line. And because of that, I think we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to take off. We're going to fly northwest, excuse me. We're going to fly northwest, and we're going to get to the anomaly up here. And if for whatever reason I panic, or we're short on fuel, or we just can't make it, I will absolutely have us stop right here. But we are going to avoid these anomalies for now. One, because I kind of already know what they are, and two, because they're so clustered together, they'll be an easy bop 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 stop. So we don't have to worry about it too much. But this one's way out of our way, and that's the one we want to go to first. So that's what we're going to do. So we're just going to take off here really quick. And we want to go northwest, which is the 280, or whatever that is, 290. Anyway, this way. So this is the direction we want to go. And we'll do a nice big burn, and we'll bring our gear up against the sun. Ah, so pretty. So pretty against the sun. Okay, so this is going to actually be a big burn. It's going to take us a little while to get to where we need to go. But this is how we're going to try to do it. We're going to fly towards Kerbal, and we're hopefully not going to go into orbit. That's very important that we don't go into orbit. Let's see. Time to apoapsis. So this number, to travel about roughly a quarter of the way across the planet, that went up to about 500, I think it was. But that really doesn't tell us where our landing coordinates are. That just tells us how long it takes us to reach our height. So that just tells us the height of our arc. That doesn't tell us actually if we're making it to our destination or not. And for that, we need to do this. I know, I'm terrible. I'm sorry. All right, there we go. Let's do that. All right. We might be, no. Actually, I think we're too short. Let's take a look. We need this. And we need to say select target on map, which gives us 10 by 50, roughly 10 by 51-ish. 10 by 51-ish is, 51. And 10. Oh, okay. So we've already overshot, we've already overshot that. Let's keep turning, no, not north. We want to go more west than north. Which is this way. Wow, we can really make it, can't we? We're going to land on the dark side, though. That's kind of upsetting. We'll figure that out when we get there. Alright, what do we got? 18, 20, 40... We need to go less up and more right. I think that's a big problem right now, is we're going up. We don't need to go up anymore. Oh wow, that is a hefty arc. Well, where's our landing point? 26 by 38. 26 by 38 on here is probably not a kethane deposit. 26 by 38. It's right between three kethane deposits. That's epic. Alright, so we have a little bit farther to go. A little bit farther to go, more west than anything else, so we want to go like this. And we really do want to turn ourselves. It's very, very important that we do that. Actually, where were we going again? Oh god, I'm lost. That's not what I wanted. Okay. So where are we at now? Wow, we are up there. We have a long time to get to where we're going. We have a long time to deal with this. So we were heading roughly to 56 by 9. Yeah, that's where we were headed? Yeah, that's where we're headed. And I know I'm spending a long time on the map, but I'm trying to... This is a very long burn, and I'm trying to be very cautious. So 56 by 9 is about here-ish. Actually, we can line this up like this and do this. So 56 by 9. 9. And 6. I'll find it. I'll find it. So, right about... This is fun. Almost got it. Almost there. So right about there. That's how we're gonna figure it out. Yep, that's how we're gonna do this. We're gonna do it like that. Alright, almost there. A little more east-ish. A little more west-ish. There you go. So we're gonna target that, and that's gonna be our arc, and that is a pretty hefty arc, but that's gonna be our arc, and I do apologize once again for spending so much time on the map screen. But look how high we are. We're not even at the height of our apoapsis. We only burned 800 units of fuel, which should mean that hopefully we only have to burn roughly 800 or less to come back down. No guarantees on that, of course, and we're just gonna kind of roll over in the other direction really quick. And you know, we haven't done this in a while. So pretty. There's the moon. There's our avionics packagey apogee, something like that. It's gonna be hard landing on the dark side. I didn't even think about it, but yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We're smart people, aren't we? Fermi's not impressed. Fermi's never impressed. I do not impress Fermi. He's like, I'm not impressed, dude. I'm scared stupid and it's all your fault. Fine, whatever, Fermi. We're going to see an anomaly, man. Shush. Alright, so let's go. Let's do this. Wow, we are really off. But we're also really high up. Look at that. You can, like, see the whole of the moon without all the stuff in the way, of course. But you can see the whole of the moon down there. And there's a big crater, and we're heading over the big crater, which is here, I think. And that's the key thing. That's the first key thing deposit that we kind of skipped a little bit. You know, from this, it doesn't actually look like we're heading where we're heading, but we have to remember that this whole thing is round and not flat like it looks. So we're actually kind of curving in this, but we're not actually curving. Okay, here we go. So at this point, we need to do this like we would any other landing, right? But more intelligently. So we've kind of flipped over, and we need to find our butts. There's our butt. This is the direction we're not supposed to be heading button thing. And we're upside down. I guess we can land upside down. No reason not to. That I can think of. Alright. Now this is just going to be tough. See, now I know the landing autopilot will tell me where I'm landing-ish, but it doesn't tell me really... I don't know. It's really odd. It tells me where I'm landing. Is this on? Nope. And it's not detecting. I don't know where we are. Like, if this would update and tell me where I am... Well, this tells me where I'm at. But, yeah, if this would update and tell me where my end point is, or where my actual landing point would be, that would be awesome. But I don't think it does that. It'd be totally cool if it did. I'd be so happy. And if it does, and somebody could tell me how, I would be great. I'd be happy about that, too. Alright, we're coming heavy. Which is really scary. But we're doing what we can. We're doing what we can. Whew. Super scary stuff. Super scary stuff. Oh my god. No. Why are you panicking? I don't understand. That's just what I do. Okay, we're at 35,000, 34,000. So the ground here is up by 1,000 or so. Okay, now we do have to land on a key thing deposit that's super duper important. Looks like if this is the line I'm thinking it is, this is where our key thing deposit is. 46 by 10. Yeah, we're almost on top of it. We just have a little bit further to go, and we'll be okay. And at 19,000 feet, you know? Although vertical speed is 3. There we go. Okay, there's our keythane deposit. Now, we can kind of start slowing down a little bit, and I think that's super important that we do that. Because we are at 14,000 meters. See, I was doing it again. I told you, I was doing it again. Not feet, meters. It's very important that we slow ourselves down, so we don't come crashing to the ground. Alright, we're a little bit left of our goal, but that's okay. That's okay. We were a little bit left of our goal before when we were only off by like a couple of kilometers. So it's not too terrible. And if we refuel, we can maybe bounce if we want to. Whoa! Hello! Hole in the world? That's gotta be something, right? Alright. Wow, there's a hole in the moon. Look at that. We found a rift in the moon. It's terrible. Alright. Really gotta slow us down. I'm panicking about my fuel consumption now. Come on. Slow us down. Please. Okay, as a start. It's very bumpy up here, and once again we're landing in shadow, and I don't like either of those things. But we're closer to where we want to go, yay! Alright, so our horizontal speed is basically under control. Our vertical speed is not, but we're only at 31 meters per second. That's not bad. But at 3,000 meters, I don't know how much that'll speed up by the time we hit the ground, so we're going to have to find out. Nope, can't speed up. So we're stuck. We're stuck doing this way as best we can. And this is a very hilly area once again, so it's kind of scary. But we are landing on top of Keythane, which is a good start. Okay, we're at 600 meters. Okay, I'm really gonna have to slow that down then. 20, 10, 8. Whoop. Hey, look at that. Look at that, we're actually doing okay. I can't see the ground, but we're doing okay. 300, 200. We're probably landing on a hill again. Those things make me nervous. Okay, we're at 200 now. just below 200. Alright, there's that. Okay, we're kind of keeping it even, keeping it stable a little bit. It's working for us. Alright, we're at 90. Whoa, it's dropping a lot faster than I meant it to. 70. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. 40. And we're dropping too quickly. Keep it under 3. That's very important, keep it under 3. 30. 20. Hey, look at that, we're down to 10. Alright. And are we down? Oh, touchdown in the dark, look at that. Look at that, that's so, so nervous making. Alright, so once again, we're going to have to refuel our keythane tanks. Look at it, we have 99 meters per second. I have never, I do not like being that low. That makes me scared, oh god. So, we're here, very close to our anomaly. We're refueling our tanks. We'll go ahead and refuel first because I'm not sure if the sun is coming up or going down at this point because I'm not sure where we are on the moon compared to, well, Actually, the sun should still be coming up, now that I'm thinking about it. But I'm going to go ahead and refuel the kethane tanks, refuel the ship, and then Fermi and I will go out, and we'll also go see what that big red blob is for. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Alright, everybody. Since this entire thing is on a kethane deposit, and I see no reason not to try, we are actually just going to lift off again, now that the sun's kind of on our side. We are just going to lift off again, and then we're going to mosey on over towards the east-ish, towards the northeast-ish actually, which is this way. And we're just going to kind of float over that direction and see if we can find the anomaly a little bit better, so that we don't have to get out. So if Fermi and I don't have to go running around, and Fermi can just get out and be all like, hey, there it is, I found it. And then from there we'll figure out the rest. So, awesome idea. I thought so anyway, and I'm a genius. Alright, so let's go ahead and just thrust up, because that's really all we need to do is just thrust up in that way. And it's probably not very far away at all, actually. It's probably very, very close to us. Let me go ahead and do that. It's actually probably very close to us, not very far away at all. It might just be right over here. But since we're on one gigantic kethane deposit, I figured, what the hell, right? We can burn a little bit of extra fuel and not have to worry about replacing it. You know, we can replace it. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Besides, it gives me practice on kind of floating again. I've been slowly, if you've noticed, over the last few videos, I've been slowly arcing farther over the moon. I arc a little bit, and then arc a little bit farther, and arc a little bit farther. And this is the longest arc we've taken, and got very, very close to being almost crashing. Okay, that's more north than we probably want, so we're probably going to want more east, so it's probably that direction. So we're going to kind of turn ourselves that way. Like so. And just kind of burn in that direction until we're heading in that direction. Wow, I'm getting good at this. I'm actually just eyeballing it now. That's got to be a good sign, right? It's got to be something. It's got to be some indication that some... Whoa, out of save. Don't screw with me, man. It's got to be some indication that something is happening. Whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. But it is some indication that something's going on. Alright, there we go. So that's our eastward way. East wayward. Alright, now, what we're looking for should be almost directly below us. And we are at, what, 2,000... 2 kilometers or 2,000 meters, which is actually pretty hefty considering. Okay, so we should be right on top of this. So let's go ahead and roll ourselves back. And we will slow ourselves down. We should still be detecting kethane, I hope. Yep, we're still detecting kethane. Alright, we'll go ahead and roll ourselves back because we are almost right on top of that little red dot, and that's, you know, pretty damn close, if you ask me. And you did, because I said so. That came out horribly. Once again, I apologize for my bad jokes. I don't know where they come from. They just slide out. Kind of slimy. Okay. And... 4. There you go. And we're at 1,000 meters, roughly. Alright. Doing a good job. Feeling it. Having a good time. And we're coming down a little bit heavy. That's okay. Okay, we are now a little bit south of our little red dot, so it's now okay. It's now, and I think it's in that direction, so we'll figure it out. 700 meters. And lots of landings and takeoffs. Takings off. Wow, I can't plural much very well. I can't do plural anymore. Who knows? Okay, let's bring our speed down a little bit. Well, we come down to a happy, safe Fermi style landing. Even Fermi's happy looking at me. He's like, yes, you know how to pilot this thing. I'm so excited. I'm ecstatic. I'm happy. All things in the world are good. Until I do that and he starts to panic. He's like, oh my god, the speed's going up. What are we going to do? Well, we're going to stay calm. That's what we're going to do. 200 meters. 100 meters. Speed up. There we go. Doing good. Feeling it. And that should be about See, I could use MechJeb to do this, but I'm actually having fun practicing. I'm actually having a good time trying to figure it out myself, thinking to myself, can I do this? Am I good at it? Am I terrible at it? I don't know. We're arcing to one side too much, and that's no good. So we're going to kind of do this. There we go. Oh, damn it, I lost it. Ooh, close enough. Alright, there you go. Alright, so so now Fermi and I will get out. We'll convert some keythane while we're doing it. I don't know if this thing will continue to do its thing while we're outside, but I'm not really in the mood to care. So we'll go ahead and just do that. And we'll fill up keythane while we drain keythane. There goes. So perfect, wonderful. Alright, Fermi. It's you and me go time, little buddy. Time just to find that anomaly. And not break off MechJeb or fall to our little deaths. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we just need to head a little bit north of here, right? Well, before we do that, let's do this. And just kind of... Yeah, well, if there's an anomaly out there, I'm not seeing it off the top of my dome. I'm kind of nervous leaving this here doing its own thing. But, that's okay. We'll just have to figure that part out. So here we go. Nope. Come on, little buddy. Let's do this. And we're just going to head a little bit north. And it's hard for me to see, too, because the sun is, like, reflecting off of, like, 3 different things, and it's hitting right above Fermi's head. So anything he could see, I can't see. I'm blind. So we're just going to have to kind of eyeball this. I have no idea what this anomaly might be, either. We did see the hole in the moon. There was that. That was kind of cool. But as for what this anomaly might be, I don't even know. It might be in that crevice over there. I'm thinking that. I don't know why. Either that or behind one of these hills is the thing that's going through my head. It's like in a crevice or behind one of the hills. Of course, you know, like I said, there are those anomalies where it's like a face. You know, not like the face of Mars face, but like an actual texture face, like a face made into the texture. So for that reason, sometimes I don't know what we're looking for or at, honestly. I'm only about a kilometer away. I guess we can turn on our headlamp, even though there's really no reason to. Okay, well, we will take a look in this crevice down here. Super duper quick. We're gonna come down, nice and gentle. Ooh, nice and gentle, Fermi. Come on, buddy. He's gonna hit hard. Bonk. Ah, well, at least he survived. He's like, why are you always scratching my face mask? I don't understand. Oh, okay. Okay. Nice and gentle, right? That's what we're going for this time. We're gonna check out over this hill. This is gonna be our first look, and if for whatever reason we can't find it over this hill, we may have to pause, and I may have to look around, because this may be one of those scanning missions where I'm constantly flying back and forth, going, where the hell is it? Now, last time, of course, we found it in a giant crater I skipped over, like, twice. So, there was that. And I can't wait for the day when I go over a hill and there's actually an anomaly behind the hill. That will be a great day for me. I will be happy. I'll be like, yay, this is the greatest day ever. Apparently, this is not that day. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and stop here. Me, you, and Fermi are going to go ahead and just take a pause. Ooh, come on, Fermi. Don't fight me, buddy. Work with me here, buddy. Come on, man. Okay, yeah, there we go. Alright, so yeah, you, me, and Fermi are going to go ahead and take a short pause right here on the ground. And I'm just going to have to scan around a little bit and see if I can find that anomaly, because I'm pretty sure it's not 2 kilometers away. So it's around here somewhere. I must have missed it. I got light in my face. I can't see anything. So, you know, that's just the way things go. So I'll see you guys in a minute as soon as I've either found something or have given up and gone back home. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright everybody, we were headed in the right direction the whole time. There we have a little dot. I just had to float up a little bit. It wasn't even that far away, it was like right there. We just had to float up a little bit so I can get an eye on it. So there's whatever our anomaly is. It's looking like a monolith. A little flat though for a monolith, so I'm not 100% sure what that is. So let's go ahead and get over to it. We'll try not to hit the ground too hard. I think that's super important. Not to kill Fermi along the way. Eek, Fermi! Oof, of course. We crack Fermi's dome again. Thank God these helmets are made out of whatever the hell Kerbals make these helmets out of, because he would be dead by now. Okay, Fermi. Let's try that one more time. Let's just do a nice little jaunt, shall we? Just, yeah, like that. A little bit faster than Kerbal walking speed, I think is what we're going for here. So just so we got okay. I mean, we were a little south of it, unfortunately, and that was my fault actually, because if you remember, I turned south. I turned south. I was like, we'll just turn south because we're going too far north. My bad. But when you're dealing with micro degrees, when you're dealing with percentages of a degree, you know, 1% of a degree 20 miles away can equal tons of degrees, you know, when you actually reach your destination. And that's one of the really big, hard parts about hitting a target in space. You are not in any way aiming for that target. You are aiming for where that target's going to be. And when you're closer to a planet, it's not so bad. Oh, excuse me. When you're closer to the surface, it's not so bad. But you still have that that problem with the arc being wider at the other end. And that's just basic math stuff there. And you know how I am with basic math stuff. Ugh, yeah. So wow, this is taking... Oh no, another one. Why? Why do you do this to me, squad? Arches and monoliths, that's all we got. Oh, man. Alright, so it looks like we have arches and monoliths here on the moon, for the most part. So we have found our northern anomaly, and our northern anomaly is yet another monolith. I was hoping though, when we were so far away from it, I was hoping it wouldn't be a monolith, because it was just, I don't know, I like how the line's going up the side. I know that's a graphics thing, but it actually looks like it's animated to do that. Like, the closer you get, the more excited it becomes. But anyway, yeah, monoliths are just, there's so many of them. I mean, when I found the first one, and I'm not mean by the one by Kerbal, or the Kerbal Space Center, but when I actually found the first monolith ever, I was super excited, and then I was like, okay, next anomaly, and it was another monolith, and I'm like, the hell. so even from the first intros from 0.17, I was still not anomaly happy. But here's our latest anomaly, our squad monolith. So this is the one up north. That's awesome. So, okay. I mean, you know, maybe it took more monoliths to create Kerbal life than it did to create human life, if that's how it works. So, oh, there we go. Dun dun dun. Doo -doo. Wait, yeah. I don't know. I'm being silly. Anyway, so I'll go ahead and pause here because it's going to take me a little while to get back to the lockpick, and then I think that I'm going to pause the video here as well. I think we've done enough. We've traversed a very large portion of the moon, and I think I'll save the last few anomalies for the last moon-based exploration, because that's what we're here for. So, once again, I would like to thank you all for joining me, 4KB Short, on this Let's Play of Kerbal Space Program with Kerbal Space Adventures and Fermi and our squad monoliths and our Kerbal and our long, ominous shadows. Ooh. And I will see you next video.